How's the royal family? I pray that everyone is doing well. Well, my royal family, this particular video that I'm going to do is going to specifically point out the many issues that the white men have to deal with. Now, I have often said that we have won the war long ago. And I even pinpointed it and where we won the war. And now what I'm going to start doing is really breaking down and pointing out specifically so we can really see it, opposed to me continuing to make these statements. So quickly, before I get deeper into it, we won the war the very day so-called the white men freeing us. And what I mean by that is once they unquote freed us, they instantly started thinking of ways to keep us oppressed and to continue for us to think like slaves, because they feared our ultimate freedom. And we were still bound down in Esau's world. So while they are coming up with penciling in and out all these laws, and they are even doing it to this day, that's a concern for Esau. Now think about what I'm saying. They gotta constantly keep doing something for us not to overthrow them and regain our throne. So, back to November of 1865. So, the white man, when he was doing what he was doing, he had already lost based on their actions by continuing to keep us oppressed. And if they had truly a high IQ, what they should have done is fatten us up for the kill. And let me explain, because I've said this many a times, but we got new people on the channel, that if the unquote white man had left us totally alone 100 years plus out of so-called physical slavery, didn't put no obstacles in our way, didn't lock none of us up, and I mean, whatever our heart desire in this realm, we could have it and we could achieve it. No roadblocks. Over time, when that type of stuff happens, just because of the nature of things, you will feel untouchable. You will become lax and lazy. And you will lose sight that we are really in a true war with the enemy. So now we're at this point. And keep in mind, the point that we are right now, hypothetically I'm saying, is all the things that I just said. No obstacles. All the white man had to do, he wouldn't even had to put a lot of effort into us, because we would be so lax to the point of leaving our doors unlocked and our windows open, that when Esau decide, you know what, I'm tired of this shit. These people are walking around acting very superior. Let's go after them. It would have been very easy But no, Esau don't know how to use the art of war, which is psychological. So what they did was continue to oppress us, continue to ridicule us, lock our men down forever. And that's happening as I speak. And damn, this is even deep to me. But you see what I'm saying? That all these things that they are continuing to do to us, that points out a fear. Because they're scratching their head and saying, they're getting louder. They're getting up in our face. So what the white man ended up essentially doing was fattening himself up for the kill. Now back to what I'm talking about even deeper. So they push the black man far up in the corner, and the black man is observing the white man's behavior, the white woman's behavior, and the black woman's behavior. Because the black woman is a soft target. So if our kings really are wise and sharp and looking at all of this, it's like, damn, I see what's going on. I can really take them out. We've been studying you too, Esau. But your IQ didn't kick in. You didn't include the black man to give him the illusion that he was accepted in your rotten world. Now, my queens, I'm not trying to put us down at all. I have to explain it this way because the white men continue to try to use us. They'll hire a black man they'll hire a sister over a black man, and the black woman not having the man in the house all the time and having to raise his babies because there's many circumstances. He could be locked up. He can be on drugs real bad. All the negative things that have happened to brothers because they are affected by the system too. So she's left no other choice but to survive in this crazy world. And a lot of them coon out, don't even realize they're coon. Some of them don't care. So can you think about this? The white man fattened his own self up. Your IQ is very, very low. So you have many, many fears because you're trying to figure out, how do I maintain this? They won't shut up. They want to keep my royal family walking around very fat, very pompous, very arrogant. And everything that they have thrown out there, we essentially have burnt it down. And we keep coming for you. So as we continue on, I'm going to point out some things. So Martin Luther King said, the Negro needs the white man to free him from his fears. The white man needs the Negro to free him from his guilt. So in this statement that Martin Luther King wrote, they still needing us. That's another sign that you have lost the war. Why are you dependent on people that you look down at? Why are you dependent on us? No, that's not our responsibility to free him from his fears or guilt. No, you continue to put fear in their heart. You continue to make them feel guilty and anything else to keep Esau off balance. That's the art of war, renting space in their psyche because they fear losing all of this. And that's a weight. See, you are winning, my royal family, when you drop the weight. It ain't that serious. But this shit is very serious with them. They invest in this, and they are exhausted. We can't let them rest. We got to be like that python. Every breath they take, squeeze harder. Kill it completely. But no way you're going to come to the royal family and essentially say, free me from my fears and guilt. You created this shit. We were minding our business. So as we continue on, our dear King Robert Mugabe said, our party must continue to strike fear in the heart of the white man, our real enemy, and also the supporters. See, this man was very sharp in different areas. I'm not saying he was perfect, but he was sharp. He really was. He truly, truly knew the nature of Esau. So isn't that deep, my royal family? They act like they don't need us. And even to build up this country, they needed us. And then on top of that, now you want us to free you from fears and guilt, the audacity. So basically what they are saying is, if we do these things, they're going to continue to do what they are doing to us in the war, and that is utter insanity. Why would we do that? And they're doing what they are doing to us. Many of us and our ancestors have demonstrated being loyal to America and still get slapped in the face. Well, it was done so much that the point that we are at right now, and many feel it, and I definitely feel it daily, that we are done. You have to deal with what you have created. So the creation that they have put upon themselves, this is what they are dealing with now. We have become a burden, my royal family. They have tried to kill us off many different ways, and we see them individually continuing to shoot all of us now in the streets of America because they have totally lost. That's why I keep saying to the royal family, I see victory. We are already victorious. So what I'm getting ready to show y'all next is very derogatory, but very necessary. So here you see a cartoon of the white man, or unquote Uncle Sam, carrying the burden, carrying the load, but still trying to maintain in a dying system. In fact, they got one, another one in color. Let me pull that one up. Okay, wait a minute. Kind of fuzzy here. Well, let's get this one. Oh, this one is perfect. So this is their burden. They want us to do something they want us to do something for them to relieve them of what they're going to have to atone to, but they still keep depicting us in a derogatory fashion. Isn't that a motherfucking nerve? I'm telling you, Esau is so deranged that they think that they can sit before the Father, look the Father dead in his eyes and say, I know I done wrong, but give me some more time. Well, first and foremost, the arrogance of you, Esau, you cannot look at Yahweh at all. That's the first thing that would take you out. And then you think you are smarter than Yahweh. He knows your heart, and he knows that you want to continue to maintain this terror. But what you have put upon yourself is a great burden. We don't have to worry about carrying a load. We can simply walk away, my royal family. We don't have to feed into the system. But it's a lot of them coons that feed into this because they want to maintain this. Now, look at that. And I think this cartoon was done, I think, somewhere in the 1800s. And I just love the picture of seeing Uncle Sam here sweating and trying to maintain with his flat ass. That is a deep form of insanity. And they want us to go along and get along with this. And get angry when you don't fully participate. They know it's wrong. But Esau's world is a trip. You know, it's like their leader. They got somebody, maybe a whole committee of folks that simply just keep up with their lies. And I have often said, okay, we can have a room full of folks. And I get up and speak. You know that I am lying to my core. But you will sit up there and entertain my lying. And then as we are conversing back and forth, we are all lying. That's insane. That shows you how insane these animals truly is. That you would want us to lie on top of lie on top of lie, and we all know we are lying. Well, what that creates is no progress, my royal family. Think about it. I'm really pinpointing to the royal family that we have won this war. And what we need to continue to do is pump in fear in their psyche. Don't give a damn about their guilt. Don't give a damn about their plight at all. Become the biggest burden on the planet. Because see, in Esau's world, when they talk amongst themselves, they talk about how they can handle us. That's why they got this police force. A lot of the enemy really think truly know why the police is there, to keep us at bay. Why would you want to keep us at bay? Because you know you fucked up. You fucked over the chosen ones. And I would not want to be the one to atone to any of that. You took it too far. Yes, we were supposed to be punished for our disobedience. But you don't strip people of their faith, their language, the family unit, and all of that. We are scattered upon the earth. We got family everywhere. And that's a hurting thing when you don't truly know who is your family. Where are they? They're everywhere. And we are totally pissed with you, Esau. And you want us to just let it go? No, we're not letting it go. You owe us something. You owe us many things. It's way beyond reparations. So you think just staying silent about it? No, you're complicit in it with your silence. And that also shows more your fear with your silence. And then it creates an unquote burden. That burden is your cancer. And we will not allow it to be healed and restored. Let the cancer kill. Keep the burden up. And that is with our energy. That's why I keep saying when we are speaking into the universe, be clear. Don't say, well, things are about to go very bad in Esau's world. Well, when you say things are about, how long is that about? No. Now, not about. Don't speak in the past tense. They feeling us. That's why I pointed out that police chief sitting up there trying to look pitiful, about to break down and cry. It's like, you don't give a fuck about us. Why? What's going on? See, when you see shit like that, that's that deep subconscious kicking in, because they's like, oh my Lord, we're about to lose all of this. And so the fear also is, are they going to do to us what we did to them? I'm not telling you, Esau, at all. I'm going to fuck with your psyche. I'm not giving up everything. I'm not going to walk you through all of it. No way, no how. I have became your burden. And that's how we need to speak to them. Oh, so you want to come up in my rim? You want to try to pump fear in me? Well, like my biological father taught me, the very thing that the enemy fear and project on you, you give it back fully. My father was telling me at one time when he was working that they wrote him up. He wrote them up. They were shocked. It's like, wait a minute. You wrote me up? Yeah, you can do that. We cannot keep having these mental shackles, my royal family. Put the mental shackles right in Esau's lap and lock it down. Throw away the key. Because Esau then did so much to us, I can earnestly say our mental health is vastly affected by it. And it's like, no fucking more. Close your eyes, my royal family, when you hear some of us speak and you feel it even more. And Esau feel it. Our father give them certain things. And they like, wow, this is truly a burden. This is truly a weight. So the coons, they are X'd out. No more butter biscuits, like I said earlier. So what you gonna do, Esau? What exactly are you gonna do with your fears, your guilts, and your burdens? I'm about that life, and many in the royal family is. So my royal family, I'm gonna leave it right there. I'm truly gonna leave it right there. And I will continue to do videos to specifically point out that we have won this war. And how I'm pointing this out is by the actions of the enemy. They scrambling around in back rooms, having deep conversations, saying, did you read them comments on YouTube and Facebook and all the other social media sites? When they start hearing us, we know they always eavesdropping on us. They thought they had us. And now our voices have rised up. This antiquated technology has gave us a voice to penetrate the globe about what they have done to Yahweh's children. It's just so deep, my royal family. And I love the exposure. I take joy in watching them tremble and die off. So they're dealing with multiple wars too. That is the side effect in being in this unquote shithole. Which you thought you weren't going to be affected, Esau? And then you going to ask us to relieve you. Well, that's not going to happen. So what's going to happen, Esau? This is what's going to happen. The royal family is going to render their voice in this beautiful, divine world. And as always, my royal family, I thank you for your love. I thank you for your support. And with that said, Ashe.